Hello, hello, everybody. Say hello to everybody. Put your phone down.
Well, I'm trying to see if we're live. See, because I don't see it on here. It says waiting for RV SWAT.
Well, it says live here.
Let's see.
Anybody can see us? Can we? I see there's some people here. Are we live?
Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we are.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Okay.
Woo, 2020. All right, let me start back in the chat here and see let's see who's here.
Let's say hello to everybody first.
All right, who's here? Joseph is here. Hey, Joseph.
And Katie.
And Katie. Katie's here. Hi, Katie. Who else we got here?
Michael. Hello.
Michael Allen. Happy New
Year early. Yes, indeed.
Stacy.
Woo, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. Hey, I talked to Tim. I'll talk to you more about that later. But let's see. Who else is here? Scrolling through.
Kathy is here.
Kathy Ott's
I'm
here.
sure Denny is here too if Kathy is here.
Let's see. Kathy. Oh, who's this?
Who is that? Gadget. Auntie Darla's here.
Auntie Darla, come to see Gadget.
There's Auntie Darla.
Traveling Donkeys.
Hey.
What's up?
Rusty, hello.
Rusty.
Yeah, so close. I'm ready to kick it in the butt. Kick it out the door.
And we have Foreverland RV is here.
Rusty, Tracy, David, Carver, hey.
Did I miss one? Oh, wait. Rusty was here.
Oh, Scenic Driveways. Hey, they're right down
here.
the road from us right now, about 20 minutes down the road.
Our son's here.
That's our son, Andrew,
hello,
and he's there with our other son, Michael, and Michael's lady friend, our sweet Shay.
Where are we at? Waggish Life is here.
Hey.
Hello, David Carver, sorry.
Yeah, living large in a little RV. How are you doing? Rich and Terry.
Rich.
And that's everybody
That's
so
everybody.
far.
I think we're caught up so far. All right.
Gadget and Kathy said hey.
Caught up with all the welcomes. Anybody else joins in and, say hello.
And y'all bear with us. We're learning this StreamYard thing, so this is new.
Yeah, this is our first live.
And forgive my hair.
Yeah. Normally when we do a live, we do it with our phones, but everybody's on this StreamYard bandwagon, so we thought we'd jump on it too and ride along and see if we can figure this thing out. So number one, we're using the camera on the computer and the microphone on the computer, so let us know how it sounds, number one. If we're going to start using StreamYard, we may have to invest in microphones and headsets and all that stuff. Anyway, let us. I
got a dog coming through. Lay down, buddy. There you go.
All right.
He's not wanting to be in the video today. He just wants to snuggle.
All right, so we have a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight.
The Greatest Smith.
Hey.
I have a lot of Greatest Smiths in my family. Are you one of my people?
Loud and clear. Good. Thank you, Kathy.
Awesome.
All right, so we have a lot to talk about tonight. We got a little list of topics that we're going to kind of cover a little bit. You want to start there?
Let's start there.
Okay. So 2020 recaps. First exciting thing that happened this year.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. The Greatest Smith. That's Ron and Cameron.
Oh, hey. New Horizons.
Yay, New Horizons.
Port site. Look, so our first milestone this year for 2020 is we did hit recently in the last week.
The 22nd.
We hit 3,000 subscribers.
Thank you. It took us a while to get there, but you know what? It's been 3 years. That's 1,000 a year.
That's right.
That's
good
fine.
Enough. Fine with us. But yes, we did hit 3,000 subscribers. So I am working on a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. So that is coming up soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, so you will be entered for the giveaway. Scratch that one off the list. We did mention the subscribers.
Yeah,
now,
the giveaway thing.
Let's see here. Make sure. I'm going to try to stay caught up with the chat, so bear with me if I don't catch everybody. But let's see. Who's this? Papa and Nana's Great Adventure.
Every time I see that, I just get super excited thinking that my parents made a YouTube channel because they're Papa and Nana. So y'all are now my Papa and Nana. Not my parents. But
the title is 2020 Recap, right? So if you've been following along with the channel, you pretty much know what we've done all year anyway.
Not much.
But we'll do just a quick recap of 2020. Everybody had a strange year this year. I know for sure. But we spent the majority of the year unemployed, basically.
Yeah, about March to October 1st.
Yeah. So we just got back to work
April
when we went
1st, so,
to
yeah.
sugar beet harvest is whenever we actually got back to work, right? We went to sugar beet harvest.
Mhm.
And then after sugar beet harvest, you came back here. No, did we do anything between?
We went to Alabama. We visited with Johnny's sister.
Yeah.
We spent Thanksgiving with my parents, which we haven't spent a holiday with them in 6 or more years.
Yeah.
So we did do that. Saw a cousin that I haven't seen in a while. This summer, that was the first time in over 23 years I've seen my cousin. So yeah, I mean, we just
and after that, we came back here. She went back to work at Bowling. She's here in Arizona where we're at. And I started transporting RVs.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows where I'm transporting RVs now. Mm-hmm. And New Horizon says, can't wait for 2020 to be over and see what 2021 has in store. I can't agree more because the last month or two of this year has been really bad for us. And I'll go over that here in a minute. I'll go over the problems we're having right now, but boy, this year just can't end soon enough. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen our last video or last couple, you know that I'm transporting RVs now.
Bless you.
Thank you. It was stuck in my throat. Oh, check this out.
That's old. There you go.
It's old, but it's still cool. Hey there, RV SWAT. Oh,
that was Johnny's first attempt at making a what do you call them things?
Tumbler. All right, but anyway, what I was saying was I started transporting RVs. Well, I went out on the road. I made a couple runs. Everything's fine. Then I get a phone call that Tracy's sick. So I'm like, well, Tracy's sick and she's missing work. So I need to get home and get her to the doctor. So I'll start making my way home. And about halfway here, I think, the check engine light comes on the truck. Like, I need more problems, right? So the check engine light comes on. So I have a code reader. I put my code reader on it. And long story short, I have a lot of emissions problems, EGR problems with the truck right now. And the truck is how I make my money. So not a good situation right now. I made some phone calls. We've done some research. And
it's going to be expensive.
It's going to be expensive. I mean, we're talking anywhere from the low end of 2,000 to 6,000-7,000, depending on what all they find wrong. So I'm working on that right now. Mm-hmm. So I basically have to. I still have a load. I have an RV with me right now. Brought Tracy to the doctor. Got her taken care of. Got her antibiotics and everything for her illness. And I have to hold on to this RV and deliver it on January 2nd. So I deliver this on January 2nd. Once I make that delivery, then I will take the truck and go to Alabama to my mechanic and get it fixed.
Deleted.
So we don't know what we're doing yet, but
I said hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Mm-hmm. But we'll see how many thousands this is going to cost. But anyway, that's the scoop on us. That's what we've done all year. That's where we're at now. Trying to get back to work. I do have another option. If I don't want to work out of my truck anymore, I may have an option coming up.
Thanks to Stacy.
Thanks to Stacy.
Yeah.
So don't know if we're going to go that route or not. We're waiting on a few more phone calls to find out.
But Stacy, Johnny did talk to your guy today for quite a while.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Let's catch up on the chat and see.
So
I'm sorry that I'll go through it all right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry that we missed you. Oh yeah, I know Tracy showed me the pictures and I got jealous that y'all got to visit. And
we had to visit everybody. We had to visit socially distant. I had to wear my mask because we didn't know what I had. It did turn out I have a viral infection in my lymph nodes, which was causing them to swell, which made me lose my voice. So I'm on antibiotics for that, and I'm supposed to be on voice rest till tomorrow, but blah, blah, blah.
So I'm still waiting to hear from Bolins or anyone else for that matter.
Yeah,
Bolins is kind of slow right now.
Yeah,
I would say, yeah.
Stick
in there, keep reaching out to Valkyrie, show an interest. But
however, our son who is on here, Will, who called us the parental units, he will be coming to work for Bolins sometime this month.
Yeah. Not at this store.
No, not at this store.
But there's a few openings here and there. So again, keep reaching out to Valkyrie. Mm-hmm. Or any HR with Bolin's. Keep reaching out and showing your interest, and eventually, trust me, you'll get on eventually, because when things pick back up, they're constantly hiring.
Yeah. Let me go to this one real quick.
Okay.
What model is your truck? It's a 2012 Chevy Silverado Duramax 2500 HD.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course it's having your normal that LT, LMZ, whatever Duramax engine. It's a common problem. I've researched it, and a lot of people's had problems with the emissions on it, the emission system. So we'll see where it goes.
And I wanted to say hi to Jackie, Steve, and Gracie. Welcome to the chat.
Hold on, did I read this right?
Good thing I have waterproof cell phone because I'm skinny dipping in the washing. You lie. Oh, JK.
Yeah.
That had to have been John.
Oh, yeah, of course.
JT.
Let's see. Who is this? Hi from Jackie and Steve and our little dog Gracie. Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to go spend some time in Washington. We went up there when we went to Oregon in April. My sister kind of drove us around, seeing a bunch of different places, and we actually went up into Washington, and it was beautiful.
So what is Bolin's? So Bolin's is a travel center. They have 10 locations. The travel centers along I-10
gift
in
shops,
Arizona, New Mexico, and also along I-40 in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And their travel center gift shop.
Not all of them are as big as the one that I'm at, which is called The Thing. We have a museum and a huge gift shop.
But all of them sell like big fireworks section and Native American collectibles and just souvenirs.
Jewelry department from Native American handmade sterling silver.
And a lot of them have a Dairy Queen attached to it. So it's just your basic travel center gift shop. Yeah. And that's where, we worked last winter for them in our work camping gig, and Tracy's working there again this winter.
Yeah. And no, we're not registered with South Dakota anymore. We actually have our domicile back in Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah. We're back to Alabama now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because it's not a Ford.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron.
Yeah, if it was a Ford, I'd have engine problems, not emission problems. But
it's because it's not a Dodge, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, everybody says that.
Y'all forgive my hair. It is so falling out of this thing right now.
Hey, Stacy. Let's see. You have a huge gift shop at Bowling.
Stacy, I don't know if you disappeared for a minute or not, or if you've been here the whole time, but Johnny talked to your guy today.
Yeah, I'll talk to Tim today, and I'll talk to you more about that in a private setting.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then we catch up to the last one, then we'll go on with some more. Going back to Drayton next year. Yes, sir. Yes. We are going back to Drayton next year. Our plan is to do the Drayton sugar beet harvest every year.
I enjoyed Drayton, I think, more than – I enjoyed East Grand Forks a couple of years ago. But
I enjoyed Drayton more.
Yeah, even though it was a smaller yard and everything, I don't know why I enjoyed it more.
Yeah, I liked it. More.
I didn't have to worry about flooding.
All right, so before I get to any more of the comments, let me look at my list just to see. Okay, just to break the bad news right now.
Yeah.
Is we are not going to Quartzsite this year.
Sorry, my bad.
We were planning on going until yesterday, basically. It just got to the point, I got the phone call from Tracy that she was sick. She's missing work. Again, we were unemployed most of this year. So we, just like, I'm not trying to throw a pity game. Just like everybody else, we struggled this year financially, just like everybody else. And living off of credit cards and maxing everything out this year.
And if I go to Quartzsite for even just a week, I still have to quarantine for 2 weeks when I get back here, which would put me being out of work for almost a month.
Which is the point that I was making was with this financially struggling all year, maxing everything out. The new RV and the new truck was a decision right whenever we basically were about maxed out on everything. We said, you know what, let's get this stuff because I can use the truck. I found a new source of income.
I don't know if y'all can hear this wind or not.
No, they ain't gonna be able to hear that.
Oh my God.
But
our house is moving.
I figured I can use the truck. I found a new source of income, so we made that investment. And now I got out there and started making money. When now Tracy's out of work, her income has stopped again until she can go back to work. The truck's broke, so I got to fix it. So I'm like, you know what? We sat down and talked about it last night and said it's probably not financially
Yeah.
good move to go to quartzsite because of the fact that she would have, if they wouldn't make her quarantine for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
we could go for a few days. But
we've had
she can't take 3 weeks off of work.
And we've had Boland's employees actually pass away, so they're being extra careful. Our maintenance guy just got back from being on 2 weeks of quarantine. I mean, everybody's having a quarantine.
Yeah. So depending on where I get a load to, when the truck gets fixed, when the big tent show is and all, I may ride through in the truck, just pass through and spend a day and go to the big tent for one day. But as far as for us coming and hanging out at quartzsite, that's not going to happen.
And I would probably agree with this statement here if it said JT robbed 3 banks.
Yeah, I don't think Joanne done it. I think JT done it.
I think JT did that. Yeah, Rusty is looking forward to his first harvest next year. So are you going to put in for Drayton, or where are you going to put in for? That's yeah. And Ron and Cam are actually they bought a Coleman.
Oh, 33-foot Coleman.
Yeah.
Plan to upgrade to a Class A once we sell our company. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Meet us on the road, man. We are having a blast.
We miss y'all. We miss those kids. We haven't even seen the twins. So
yeah, we're having a blast doing this. So yeah, keep following along with the channel and the adventures, and let us know when y'all hit the road, because we can show you all kinds of stuff out here.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, and our youngest and his girlfriend Shay, they want to start doing this too. We're actually we were going to give them our motorhome, but then we started having problems with it, and we're like, we don't want to give them our headache, so we're actually going to help them to get set up with a travel trailer that they could pull with the truck that they already have. So
why the change from South Dakota back to Alabama? Just to keep it simple without getting this could get long-winded, but to keep it simple, it's we have, my sister's in Alabama now. We have family in Alabama. Alabama's weather allows you to go there year-round. So anytime we need to take care of something legally or driver's license, insurance, all that stuff, we can go year-round. There's some times in South Dakota, sometimes of the year, that I wouldn't want to go to South Dakota. Extremely cold, and that's not me. So not being able to get to South Dakota in certain situations, we've decided that it wasn't the best for us. Mm-hmm. It's a great place to domicile. It's financially, it's perfect for this lifestyle, but it just made more sense for us to domicile in Alabama. So let's see. We heard nothing but good things about you from Wondering. Oh, yeah. Y'all saw Wondering Aces, Billy and Brenda.
Yeah, Mel and Net, living free, zip codeless. Seen a lot of new names today, or a few new names today.
This is all from.
Yeah, this is all from
the lives that I go in with on every morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they've heard nothing but good things from Billy and Brenda. We love Billy and Brenda. We tried to talk to them a while ago, but they were coming back from dinner with somebody.
Yeah, they're supposed to call me. They're supposed to call me later on.
Yeah.
So again, with people like Mel Nettie, you guys that are familiar with StreamYard and use StreamYard professionals, this is our very first live with StreamYard. I know nothing about it, so I'm still trying to learn. Eventually, if we're going to start doing these lives, I need to get moderators and stuff like that. So I got to learn all about that stuff, how to make people moderators. Speaking of that, if we plan on doing lives weekly, monthly, whatever, to keep in touch with you guys a little closer like this, and need moderators, we're going to be looking for a handful of volunteers, people that want to be moderators.
Yeah, so I don't have to sit here and keep looking at my phone.
So we need some help moderating the chat. So anybody that is interested in being a moderator for RV SWAT here on our Facebook, everywhere, is just to start helping us out, because we hit 3,000 subscribers. It's not huge, but it's starting to grow a little bit. So it's getting to where we need a hand keeping up with some of this stuff. So anyone interested in moderating, raise your hand, say hello, whatever, and we're going to make a list. And after we make a list, we'll start making people moderators, and we'll be in touch.
They were in the Jeep whenever we called.
Oh, okay.
So, gate guarding. As of right now, no.
Right now,
I would love to do it again. Actually, our license expired this month.
Yeah, so we'd have to renew licenses
licenses and everything. I would love to do it he can't do it as long as I can. He gets bored too easy. So if we do it again, it'll just be for a couple of months at a time. I know right now pay is down.
I was about to say, right now, transporting RVs and stuff is making way more money than gate guarding. So to me, it's not worth going sit in one spot and make less money than what I'm making, and I'm seeing the country. I mean, I've seen so many things in the last month. So I'm enjoying being over the road.
I think somebody that I was talking to on Facebook the other day was saying it. I forget which company they're working for, but their pay was down to under $150. That's not good.
Nope. So yeah, gate guarding is not really an interest for us at the moment.
Yeah.
So never know what's going to happen in the future. So
we'll see. It
is a good place to go sit if the pandemic is too bad and you just need to go be isolated, go sit out in the cow pasture and talk to the cows. But anyway, that's a whole different story.
Where's that banner for subscribe?
The what?
The banner.
So I'm trying to learn how to do all this stuff too.
Yeah.
Hey, see that?
So while he's got this pulled up, I want to let y'all know somebody had asked where we find our jobs for Bolins and everything.
Oh yeah.
We're members of Work Camper News. That's at workcamper.com.
Workcamper.com.
We're going to go ahead and put the banner up. If you use this code to sign up for Work Camper News,
AMB 3496.
As long as you put that 6 on the end, you should get 6 free months. So if you sign up for a year of
at least at the gold level.
At least at the gold. Yeah, it can't be the basic level.
Nope, you have to go gold, diamond, or platinum. Yeah.
If you put that 6 on the end, you'll get 18 months for the price of 12.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
get you some free months at Work Camper. I recommend anyone that's in this lifestyle for work camping should have a membership at workcamper.com. Should be a member of Work Camper News if you're looking for jobs.
Yeah.
And not just jobs. If you want to start your own business out of your RV, if you want to just look at the resources for the full-time RVing lifestyle, there's lots of resources on there. What's that?
So our son, William Steele, there wants to know how we stay so beautiful in this pandemic.
Well, you know.
I mean, you've got the genes, buddy, you know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm looking pretty horrible right now. Look at this hair. Y'all, this is insane. I'm ready for this pandemic to end. I want it to be kicked out with 2020.
Yeah, right.
Right in the rear end. So.
All right. So again, write this code down before I take it off the screen, guys. AMB 3496. That is your discount code for Work Camper News, Work Camper memberships. At least gold level, gold, diamond, platinum. 6 free months on top of your year subscription.
Yes.
And with that, I
don't know how long that 6-month thing is going to last. So if you can't do it with the 6, leave the 6 off, and you'll still get. I forget. If they don't have the 6.
If they don't have the 6, I think they get like
1 or 2
1 or 2 months with our code, but right now I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rusty says, I love Work Camper News, so keep up. Email contacts you. So yes. Yep. So I love everything about Work Camper. I would say 98% of our jobs have come from Work Camper. And then the other 2% would be stuff that we network from people we met from our Work Camper News.
Yeah, jobs, I mean, Amazon and Sugar Beets. Yeah. We learned about Amazon from Bill and Darla, and Sugar Beets from everybody else. Yeah. I think Bill and Darla.
With Sugar Beets also with Bill and Darla. Yeah. I saw it on Work Camper News, and then I found out that Bill was a supervisor out there, and that's how we started talking to them.
Yeah. Mel and Ned, Living Free Zip Codeless, I think they're heading out. So thank y'all for coming to join us, and we'll see y'all on the road.
Thanks. We'll see you. We'll see you at coffee time.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the live, possibly if I can make it.
Yep. Click on this one.
This one. Let's see. Are you paid both ways, or do you have the back? Okay, so I'm still crunching numbers on this, but I will come out and say this. A lot of people ask me all the time, is transporting worth it? The simple answer is yes. The difficult thing about it is it depends on your situation, right? I see guys come out here and blow money. So if you're staying in hotels every night, if you're eating out at nice restaurants every night, then yeah, you're not going to make any money.
Learn how to sleep in your truck when it's not too cold.
I sleep in my truck. I don't burn my money on hotels. I got a cooler of food and drinks and stuff like that. But as far as for paid both ways, no, you're not paid both ways. You're only paid when you're under load.
Mileage, yeah.
Yeah. So only while you're under load. So I do deadhead back all the way back to Indiana.
Or home, whichever one he's going
to. Right. Even with the deadhead miles, I'm still making
Profit.
good. Yeah, I'm still making good profit. I done a run a couple weeks ago from Indiana to California. It's a 2,200-mile run. Then had the deadhead all the way back, and I still made over 50% profit of what the gross was.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure that I'm netting about 60% of the pay, and that's counting my deadhead miles back. So still doing good.
Still working on that. I just have to tell you that Gilbert J. Gott, hey, Louisiana man, said that I look good as usual, but you look like you lost a few pounds, which is hilarious because
our son.
we Facebook Lived with our youngest, Michael, earlier, and I turned the phone around, and he's like, Dad, you look like you've lost weight.
I was like,
no, it moved down to the belly region.
So when he said, Dad, it looks like you lost weight, I turned sideways, and he went, never mind, it doesn't look like you lost weight. So if I turn sideways, you can tell that
it's this right here. He gave that to me. See,
I shaved the beard off too.
Yeah,
so
he
that
shaved the beard.
Kind of slimmed up the face
I
a
want
little
the beard
bit.
back. Grassroots Living is here. Hi. What up, girl?
Let's see. We had our first interview through Work Camper News. Awesome. Who'd you interview with?
Yes, I
see
would
if
love
it's
to
a
know
company
that.
that we know or have any pull with, because we are ambassadors for Work Camper News, so we have our hands in a lot of things at Work Camper News.
Yeah,
and we know a lot of the employers and stuff like that. We have some connections. So
I'm waiting on an interview. We keep missing each other. I think we're corresponding through emails right now.
Yeah. In Indiana.
In Indiana, yeah. So that's where I'm trying to get back to.
I don't know if y'all just got here, but y'all may have missed the news that we are not going to Quartzsite. Womp womp womp. Tracy got sick, missed some work,
and then I'd have to quarantine. So watch this back, and you'll see all of that.
The truck's broke. I'm getting it fixed, and we can't afford a month of quarantine.
Also, look, click right here. Grassroots Living actually helped New Horizons name their rig, so they have Sunrise and Sunset.
Nice.
And I think it was Shalane that said. Was it Sunrise or Sunset that you gave the name for? But New Horizons tell us which one is which. I think Sunrise is the truck and Sunset is their fifth wheel. That they just went back to a fifth wheel from a Class A. So,
nice.
Let's see. What was I going to say?
And that's everything. We're caught up so far on the chat. So let's see
and
if there's
Rusty
anything.
went to his interview was with Waldrug.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't worked at Waldrug yet. We've been there.
He likes the singing bear.
It's a monkey.
I mean, a singing monkey.
Yeah, the singing monkey, the big
singing
gorilla. The purple gorilla, I think he was. But yeah, I love Waldrug. We had a good time there.
I can't do it as good as Shalane does, but hey, girl.
Oh, hey, girl.
Hey, girl. But yeah, we liked Waldrug. A lot of people call it tourist trap, but we love quirky stuff like that. We didn't even see the whole thing. So, yeah. Yeah,
Waldrug was a cool place. There's actually there's actually a job posting on Work Camper News right now for something in Waldrug.
That's probably what he was interviewing for.
Be.
So yeah, don't put that.
Okay, so we are
the truck is Sunrise and the fifth wheel is Sunset. That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right, so we are all caught up.
So did we talk about our new RV?
Yep,
we talked about the new RV, and of course y'all know that the truck is Jenny and the RV is Forrest. So yeah, we went from what's the movie?
Forrest Gump?
No, from the Jeep and the fifth wheel.
Oh,
we went from Tara and Dakota and
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, because we had Tara, the Jeep, and then we had Scarlet for the car. So we went from Gone with the Wind to Forrest Gump. So
yeah,
we
now we're on the Forrest Gump. Oh, speaking of Forrest Gump theme.
That's okay if you're late days, great adventure. Better late than never.
Let's see what kind of answers we get for this, Ben. Y'all know we're Forrest Gump theme, Forrest and Jenny, RV and truck. Let me ask you this. For all you Forrest Gump fans out there, what generation was Forrest Gump? Just think about that for a minute. I'll see what you put in the comments. But what generation was Forrest Gump? Am I a baby boomer? I don't even know what I am. But there's baby boomers. There's generation
We're not
X
baby boomers because that's after World War II. That's our parents' generation.
Yeah. So anyway, what generation is Forrest Gump? and I'll wait for some answers to come up while I drink my little drink.
So, JT said maybe take up panhandling. Yes. Seats pay pretty good. A tent site 37. Yeah, they do. They have a panhandler staying there, remember? Yeah, Scenic Driveways, JT and Joanne, they are over in Wilcox at the KOA. And right there at the overpass, they have a guy who panhandles, and then he puts up his tent right there at the KOA site every night.
All right, so we have one says Gen X, one says the 60s. There's another Gen X. Y'all hold on to your hats because you want me to tell you the answer. The answer.
Yeah.
What is this one? Last
Last
year for
year's
baby boomers
was 64. Yep.
Forrest Gump generation is Gen A. Gen A.
If y'all want me to smack him, I will. Oh,
Gen
God.
A.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. He thinks he's funny, but he really is.
Dad humor is hilarious.
Yes, indeed.
All right, did we hit everything on our topics that we want to talk about,
I think we did. Let's go to
If
this.
you go from Indiana to Los Angeles, could you get an RV transport from, say, Phoenix to Los Angeles instead of Deadhead? No. So, depending on what company you lease with, or if you...
That's from Kathy.
Depending on what company you lease with, like we have a yard in Pendleton, Oregon with some loads. It's not as busy, right? So I could carry something from Indiana out to Oregon or California and then pick up something in Oregon and go somewheres with it. But it doesn't always get you back to Indiana. You know, it could be a short run just to offset some of the fuel costs. Some companies are larger than others as far as transport companies. So some have more, as called on the backhaul board. Some companies have more options on backhaul than others, but like I said, from what I've seen so far, the deadhead miles, of course, they affect me. I mean, I could make more money if I didn't have to deadhead.
Can you turn the TV off?
But yeah, but I mean, I could make more money if I didn't have to deadhead back. But the deadheading back is not eating up all my profit. I'm still making more money than we did gate guarding. So I can turn the TV off.
Yeah, we forgot to turn the TV off. So if y'all can hear that, I'm sorry. I'm watching Maine Cabin Builders or something.
All right, so all the people that are here that are used to StreamYard, y'all can, number one, start giving us some pointers. But number two, we're going to move into, I don't even know how to tell on StreamYard how many people are in the chat room. How
we
many
have
people
37.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Mine says 38.
Copy this, and I think I can
paste it right there.
I think I can paste this link in here. And if anybody wants to join the live stream, so we're going to use this and open up the Q&A. So if anybody wants to get on the thing and ask us a question or just chat with us about something or share some knowledge on StreamYard, because we don't know what we're doing with it. But anyway,
I wonder if I click it, what's going to happen?
Well, you're gonna go through the joining and all that stuff. But so if you click the link, let me see what this is. If you click the link and want to join the chat, then I can pull you into the chat room. And if you've seen anybody do StreamYard lives before, you've seen multiple people. And I would like to get somebody on here actually talking, so I won't have to read the comments so much. I would like to have a conversation.
You're entering a broadcast, okay.
Yeah, but you don't need to join because you're here. But
yeah, I was just saying what happened.
But yeah, click the link if you want to join the stream. If you have any questions for us, if you have any input for anybody in the community.
You have any answers for us?
If you have any answers, I mean, all you guys out there, other work campers, I know you're out there, and I know you have input, especially.
And tell Terry that she looks fine. Don't worry about a person trying to give her $10 at the car wash.
Do what?
Terry was waiting for him outside the car wash. So guy tried to give her $10. She still worries about how she looks.
Let's see who in my car.
That's awesome.
Chat. But yeah, grassroots living. Let's see, traveling donkeys. Let's see here.
Hey, traveling donkeys is here. Let's see how this works.
Let's see if I hit add to stream.
Hey,
traveling donkey, wave at us if you're ready to come into the thing. If you're all set, all right, we're gonna hit add to stream. And hey, we're here. Can we hear you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Let me
Okay.
turn the volume up.
Yeah. So this is the part where I got to figure out if I got to invest in some headphones or if this is going to work without echoing too bad or what. We're going to see. So
That
what's
was so
going on,
cool.
man?
Nothing. Just working here part-time in our hometown. We worked with you at Amazon in Hebrew.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
You get rid of your blue tarp yet?
Ate shift with you, then we went to nights.
Oh yeah. Didn't you have a blue tarp on the roof at that time?
Yes, we had a blue type on our roof. We still have the same RV. Actually, we're living in it full time.
Yeah,
We've
just
had it.
ours that we had whenever we met you guys. We just
Yeah.
got rid of that Class A and went to this fifth wheel.
Yeah, we've changed this one. We just didn't go back to Hebrew this year because of everything going on. But I'm working part time at a smoke shop.
Okay.
At a smoke shop?
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
So
you
you're
know,
back
I
at
used to
Easy
work.
work. I don't have to do much.
Yeah, there you go.
I used to work in a lab at a vape shop, so
We sell vape, a lot of it.
I used to make the liquid that goes in those vapes.
Oh, we don't do that. I just sell
Rick-
tobacco and mostly pipe tobacco.
Oh, okay.
Are we experiencing any winter weather at the thing?
We have a lot of wind.
A lot of
tonight.
wind today, but it's not really cold, but it's super windy here today,
Yeah.
which is why I'm glad I'm not hauling an RV right now. So one thing I got to give props to Boland's because they let me. So I picked up a load in Indiana going to Mesa, Arizona. So I was like, cool, I can go drop this off at Mesa, then go take care of Tracy, right? Well, after I picked up the load in Indiana, I called the dealership to schedule a delivery to find out that they are closed until January 2nd. So I now have in my possession a 33-foot or 36-foot toy hauler that I can't deliver till January 2nd. So Boland's let me park it here on property until the 2nd I can go deliver this
And
thing.
if he wants to pick up a few hours while he's here, they do have him listed as part-time this season. So he can pick up some hours if they need him. So yeah. Oh, we have a couple more
let's
people.
bring in a couple more people. Kathy is in the
Kathy
green room and
Stevens.
David's in the green room. Y'all ready? Go ahead and wave to the camera if y'all ready to come in, and I'll bring y'all in.
All right,
we'll,
David's ready.
David's ready. We'll bring
Kathy
that one
gave
in.
the thumbs
Kathy,
up.
let's bring in a couple more people. Kathy is in the
Kathy
green room and
Stevens.
David's in the green room. Y'all ready? Go ahead and wave to the camera if y'all ready to come in, and I'll bring y'all in.
All right, David's ready.
David's ready. We'll bring
Kathy
that
gave
in.
the thumbs
Kathy,
up.
volume up. Kathy is in the green room and David's in the green room. Y'all ready? Go ahead and wave to the camera if y'all ready to come in, and I'll bring y'all in.
All right, David's ready.
David's ready. We'll bring that in.
Okay, turn that one back on.
Okay, so it's
All right, Kathy, we're getting feedback from your microphone.
Yeah.
That's where it's coming from.
yeah. So if I
This
turn
is so
your
cool. Look at it. It's okay.
if I turn your mic off, I lose the feedback. So if I unmute you, let's get the feedback. Yes, there's the
Yeah,
feedback.
there's the
So
feedback.
it's
Are y'all familiar with this StreamYard stuff?
Hmm.
No.
Let's see what's Grassroots
Trying
say.
to figure out how to make the
Give you
picture bigger.
$2,000 to that 33. Hey, Grassroots, y'all know this StreamYard stuff. How do you stop this echo whenever when I unmute Kathy?
Oh, device is not connected.
Kathy
Kathy went
left.
away. Okay.
Oh wait, I don't want to ban her.
No, don't ban her.
All right. So what's up, David?
Not much, just hanging out. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing good, man. We're surviving. Oh,
We
there go.
educating ourselves. You get in the shot. I'm not.
Oh, we both get out. Oh. Yeah, we're still learning this program. Like I said, we got a bunch of friends. New Horizons, you too. You know how to
Turn YouTube volume off. Oh, okay.
you have to turn YouTube volume off. Oh, so when you come into the chat, so Kathy, I'm gonna bring you back into the chat, and it probably opens another window. You need to close your YouTube window
Yes.
and only leave the StreamYard window open.
Yes.
So let's see if that helps. Can I hear you now? Let's unmute you. Uh-oh.
Oh, where'd she go?
She went away again.
Oh no.
Can't unmute you guess because you something. Oh no, try again, Kathy. I'm sorry.
We're really not dumb.
Well,
Speak for yourself. I know.
kind of dumb. But
Uh,
let's see what it's been
a few months, but earbuds was the key for us. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what we were thinking.
Yeah, I thought about putting my AirPods in, and
But then I can't hear, so.
yeah, so we'll figure. If we continue to do this live thing with StreamYard, we'll get a little bit more technical with it. We'll get
Yeah.
headphones and microphones and all that stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So Kathy, if you want, you can come back, or if anybody else wants to join. So you got anything you want to talk about, David?
I was just wondering about your with your driving with Horizon. How do you get started in that? And
Indiana boy is here. Hello.
Hey, Indiana boy. Yeah, so I am leased on with a company called Synergy. Synergy RV Transport is who I started
okay,
with.
that's my bad. I thought you was with Horizon.
No, I have
You know a lot
I
of
have some
people with
friends with
Horizon,
Horizon. It's another great company. So either one of them. But just to answer your question, how to get started with them, I just went to Synergy's website, synergyrvtransport.com, and there's a apply now button on there. You apply, and then you'll get a phone call. When you get a phone call, it'll be questions and kind of a fill out process. And then if they want to go further with you, then they're going to email you basically a huge checklist that you have to go through of things that you have to have, certain insurance, what kind of truck do you have, or fill out the process. So once you get that list and you start checking off everything that you need to get started, then they'll set up an orientation and all that stuff. So really easy to get on, to be honest with you. It's just an investment.
Yeah.
It does cost a little bit to get started. By the time you get your DOT physicals, you got to pay for your own drug test when you get there. You got to make sure you got a weight distribution hitch, or fifth wheel hitch is optional. But there are some investments that you have to make. So.
Yeah, I got a F-350
Okay.
dually, but that's what I was talking to you about earlier, about the problems you was having out of your truck. I had to have all the deletes done on mine because I was having more or less the same problems.
Right.
I had to have the EGR delete, DEF and all that.
Yeah, which is basically what I'm going to do. Ben's, we're all friends in here. Yes, I'm probably just going to delete everything, even though I know it's illegal, but I'm never moving to California or anything. So
I don't even want to visit there. Grassroots Living said each of them had one earbud in.
Okay.
So that would work.
We'll
click on this one. So
this
that
one.
Kathy can see.
I'm curious. I have a question.
What you got?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
You said you were from Alabama, and I'm in Southwest Georgia, close to Dothan. And just curious, whereabouts in Alabama are you from?
So I'm originally from Louisiana. I was born and raised in Louisiana. She's from Georgia, but our ties to Alabama is the company I was with before I quit my corporate lifestyle and went work camping. I was with a company that moved me to Fort Payne, Alabama, and I was running an office in Fort Payne, Alabama for the last 3 years of my career, I think. Yeah. And then we fell in love with the area.
I love Fort Payne.
My sister ended up coming up to that area to visit. She fell in love with the area, so she ended up buying a house in Fort Payne. So that's our tie. My sister lives there now, so we just consider that home base now. Yeah, but it's in Fort Payne, northeast.
Fort Payne is part of
Alabama. Very
northeast corner. It's right on 10 minutes from the Georgia state line and 10 minutes from the Tennessee state line.
10, 15, something like that.
So right sort of around Ringgold and Swanee and Chattanooga, that area.
It's just south of Chattanooga. It takes us 40 minutes to get to Chattanooga.
Yeah, 40 minutes south of Chattanooga. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's supposed to be really pretty up there.
It is.
Yeah, it's right on Lookout Mountain.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. I've been watching yours and several other YouTube channels. I'm a retired teacher and looking at the possibility of RVing with my husband. We're just exploring possibilities now.
So make sure you subscribe. There's a bunch of people in here you need to subscribe to, but one that you would probably get along with if you're a retired teacher, right here, Grassroots Living.
They're both teachers.
Make sure you subscribe to them. They're both teachers, and they're out living this lifestyle, so you probably have a lot in common with them and can talk to them. New Horizons is another good channel. with us that you need to be following.
Mhm.
So there's.
I have to sneeze.
Yeah, bless.
Oh,
I
man.
scared it. But yeah, but you can just scroll through the chat here and just check out all the people in here
Yes.
because there's a lot of good channels in this chat, and
Oh,
you can
good.
get information.
And yes,
And I'm a member of Work Camper at the not the bottom level, the next level up.
the gold.
Gold.
I'm at the gold level. Yeah.
Mhm. Good.
Yep.
Good deal.
Let's go. So
So,
when
trying
it's
to
time to renew, I think they'll let you do it. I'm not sure, but when it's time to renew, you can use that code that we gave you,
I
even
hope
for a
they'll let you use
renewal.
it.
Yeah, use it for a renewal, and it may get you 6 months free.
Yeah.
Okay. Not sure if it'll work.
I think it expires March 2022. I've already got like the.
Yeah, you're good there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The
Grassroots.
boys from Alabama are from Fort Payne, Alabama.
Yeah.
Um,
In fact, their museum is there.
their museum is
Yeah.
there. Johnny spent 2 days at Randy's house.
Oh, Randy Owen.
Randy
Yeah.
and Kelly, and of course Jeff Cook is my next ex-husband. So
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah, I was at work, so my office that I ran there, like I said, we done some work at Randy Owen's house, and I called her while I was there. I'm like, guess where I'm at? She's like, where? I'm like, sitting on the couch with Randy Owen.
But it wasn't Jeff, so I wasn't
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
If it had been Jeff, I would have been really mad.
But yeah, it's super down to earth guys, super rich guys, but super down to earth.
And there's geocache hidden by Randy's house. So if y'all are ever in Fort Payne and you geocache, go find the one by his house because we couldn't find it. And if you don't geocache, start because it is so much fun, especially with all the traveling that we all do. It's like
I've been geocaching. Yes,
Yeah, you
yes,
know,
it's fun.
it's like what's the word I'm
Like
looking
a scavenger
like
hunt.
a scavenger hunt for adults.
Yes, it is.
It's amazing.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Did anybody else have any other questions or?
Grassroots just wants to let Kathy know that Shalane is still teaching. I forgot she is starting her next job in January. That's right.
I'll make sure I connect up with them.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe and follow them. Great people to stay in touch with.
Very, very, very down to earth, wonderful people. Hilarious.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to go, but I just wanted to drop in and say hello.
All right.
And try this.
Bye-bye.
Thank
you.
All right.
Okay, so we still have David and we still got the donkeys.
The donkey.
I love that name, Traveling Donkeys.
The donkey.
So do y'all travel
Our
with
RV has 2 donkeys on the back of it. That's how we got the name of it.
Okay, because we met a girl at Sugar Beets who travels with a goat.
Yeah, she had a goat in her
Yes.
bus.
Yeah, the
So-
green bus.
Yeah, the
Yes.
green
I've been
bus.
trading. Yeah, because
Yes.
we were in Stevens, Minnesota, doing the Sugar Beets.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you
Yeah,
know who we're talking about because
Yes,
yeah,
That's
we
nice.
I
asked
didn't.
her.
I was stayed in the Stevens Park, but I didn't go up to the other campground.
Right.
See, Tracy's looking up the name of the app that she uses. I think it's just called
Okay.
geocaching.
Where's my phone? Okay, right there next to Road Trippers. Do you see the one that says geocaching? That's the one that I use. So just go to your app store or your Google Play or whatever it is and find the one that
Wait,
says.
hold that back up there so you can see all our other RV apps too that we use all the time.
So these are some of the.
Let me take this off. Well,
Let me. There we go.
yeah,
So these are the apps that we use a lot of.
Yeah.
That's our travel folder. But the geocaching is just called geocaching and it's that green and white. So
Road Trippers we use a
Road
lot.
Trippers.
Harvest Host we use a lot.
Yeah.
We
Road
love-
Trippers is good. Like when we got rid of the Jeep and we got the car, Scarlet, I drove behind Johnny so I couldn't open up Road Trippers while I was driving. But now that we're back in one vehicle, as soon as we get in the truck, I like to open Road Trippers because you find the most quirky, crazy, amazing stuff on Road Trippers. We found the world's largest prairie chicken. The what do you call that big Scandinavian statue guy thing? The lumberjack
yeah.
guy.
Well, I don't remember what.
But yeah, you find all kinds of great stuff using that. But geocaching is what the app is called.
All right, guys. So I put the link back up again. Put the link back up if you have any questions and you want to come on camera to ask the questions, just again click the link and jump on in with us and chat with us.
Let's see, what is that?
And let's see, where's the other donkey in the traveling donkeys?
Where's the other dog?
She's over here on the bed. Hold on 1 second.
I thought I heard her speak a while ago. There
There
she
she
is.
is.
Wow.
What
Nice
up,
to
dog?
see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Wow.
We're thinking about doing Amazon again.
Yeah, I would love
next,
to do Amazon
next
again.
season. We're not sure where or if that's going to work out. You know, I learned after, you know, we're going into year number 4, I think.
Yeah, we
work
went
camping.
into year 4 on the 18th.
Yeah, and I've learned to. The first year we tried to plan everything out. We tried to book a year out and this and that, and now we just fly by the seat of our pants. And I could tell you that we're working Amazon next season,
Yeah.
but it can change 100 times between now and then. So
Yeah.
we don't make too many plans anymore. We just kind of, when we need a job, we get one.
I liked working at Amazon, y'all, because it forced me to get some exercise. I think we've all gained a little bit of weight during this pandemic time, but I don't ever get in my 10 or 15 or 20,000 steps anymore. And at Amazon, we were walking anywhere from 10 to 15 miles every day.
Let's see. Michael wants to know, hey, Traveling Donkeys, where did you say you were in Minnesota? Where you at in Minnesota?
Stephen, Minnesota.
Steven. Okay.
That's who did we
Where
know?
were we at in Minnesota? We were at
East Grand
Mackinac.
Forks.
No, and oh wait, no, that was Michigan. Yeah, Minnesota. We were
Minnesota, we were at East Grand Forks for the sugar beet harvest.
in. Didn't we?
Yeah, we were about 20 miles away. Little bitty town.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We got Doug. Doug is waiting in the green room.
Doug's
Hey.
waiting. Okay, we're gonna bring Doug into the live. Everybody, hold on to your hats because this is gonna be a knockout question. Ready?
And I
here we
just
go.
want Doug to tell me, is it pronounced Dulac or Duloc?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How you doing, Doug?
So,
How do you pronounce your last name, Doug?
is it Dulac?
Dulac.
Dulac.
Yeah.
That almost sounds French, like my Louisiana name.
It almost sounds-
100% French.
French.
It is
See?
French,
It is
see?
French. See how I write?
Yeah,
reverse the J.
yeah.
French. I know my French.
There's a lot of my relatives in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Good deal.
I love your accent. Talk to me, Doug.
So were you jumping in with a question or just jumping in to hang out with us?
Either way is great. Can you hear it?
Is there a lag? Might be a
No, I
lag.
was just jumping in to hang out with you guys.
Oh, that works. That works.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
let's continue going down the chat. I think we're caught
What
up
is
on
that?
the chat.
Clontarf Pilar.
What is
Yeah, what is that?
Clontarf Pilar? I don't know.
Michael, you got to help me out on this one. What is Clontarf Pilar?
Is that a Pilar? Clontarf Pilar. Is that the Pilar station you were at?
Oh, okay.
I never heard of Clontarf. I don't know where that's at.
I think Doug might be having trouble hearing us. He was doing this.
Feedback, a lot of feedback.
Feedback.
A lot of feedback. Okay, we're not hearing feedback here. Close your YouTube window.
Oh,
Leave the stream window open and close the YouTube window.
Yeah, see if that helps out any. Let's see. What is this? There's a town where?
There's a town in Louisiana called Dulac. Yes, there
Ah.
is. Did that help, Doug? Did you close the YouTube window?
yes, I did.
Okay. Good.
Perfect.
We're learning.
See, the last 4 days we worked the warehouse job. Shalane walked 14, 16, 15, and 16 miles a day. Yep.
Yep.
That was us. The year that we worked Amazon, we were pickers or what you
Yeah,
call
we
it?
were pickers. Donkeys, I think y'all were pickers.
Yes.
Yeah, so we walked. I think that's what we were averaging, about 14, 15
Yeah.
miles a night.
That's what we were doing. We had one of them little steppers on our shoes, and it was an average of 15 miles a day.
I thought y'all's
Yeah.
was better than ours. We had Fitbits on, and every time we would take 2 steps, because going from bend to bend, sometimes you only take 2 steps. But on the Fitbit, you have to take at least 7 steps for it to start counting.
Yeah.
So we
Yep.
missed a lot of steps on our
And
count.
also too, I think
We put ours on our. We took our Fitbit and actually put it on our shoe.
that's
It
what
was
I
counting.
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying
it was
because
counting differently.
it relies on you like the swinging of your
I
arm.
would actually push with one hand and swing my other arm, and I kept getting in trouble for not having both hands on the front.
Johnny, before I go, I got a quick question. What do you do as far as health insurance, living that lifestyle?
Okay, so health insurance is a very touchy subject with a lot of people in this lifestyle. I will be honest and just tell you what we do.
Mhm.
But I kind of figured out the whole, whether you want to call it Obamacare or marketplace or
yeah.
whatever you want to call it. I've kind of figured out the numbers. So some people say marketplace costs too much money. Other one says you don't get approved for marketplace. There's a sweet spot with income with marketplace. And I've kind of figured out that sweet spot of what you can make that you don't need to go over, but you need to make at least a certain amount. And now that I've figured out that sweet spot, we don't work anymore to go above what they're allowed, basically. So we work in our means, right?
And we don't pay anything
and we
for us.
qualify for tax credits through marketplace, and our insurance costs us zero. So we
Now
pay no
during the
premium.
pandemic, we did qualify for Medicaid
Medicaid
because
through Arizona.
Yeah, through Arizona, because at the time we had our driver's licenses and everything here last year in Arizona.
Hey, buddy.
So we did actually qualify for Medicaid, but then once we moved back to Alabama, we did away with our Medicaid. We got back to work. We went to the sugar beet harvest, and then we came here. So now we are back on the marketplace.
So I would say if marketplace doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for everyone. You just have to go onto the marketplace, fill out the thing, put in your numbers, and see if it works for you or not. But some other things that we met people in this lifestyle is either marketplace or their own private insurance that they pay a ton for, or they use like a Christian-based some type
Liberty Health Share.
Yeah. So that's another
Liberty Health Share.
one. You do
Liberty,
that one?
that's right.
Yeah, Liberty Health Share.
I think Bill and Darla used to do
They
that.
used to do that
They
one. So,
used to.
yeah, there's
What's the sweet
options.
spot?
There's options out there, just depending on if you're looking for like a.
Happy New Year, Foreverland RV.
So it depends on if you're looking for like some type of like a full coverage medical, like you go to the doctor a lot, you're on prescriptions like I am or something. I take 7 medications every day after my heart surgery. So I need an insurance that covers a lot. If you're a pretty healthy person and you're only looking for like catastrophic coverage, then there's lots of other options out there that you're going to pay a low premium, but it's only going to be good for major issues, hospitalizations, stuff like that. But if you're like me and you have to go to the doctor every 3 to 6 months and you get multiple prescriptions and all that stuff, then I need more than a catastrophic.
Our prescriptions cost us $5 for a generic, $15 if they're a name brand. I paid, so when I broke my, I don't know if y'all heard about this. Gadget broke my nose on, what was it, December 3rd? 13th, something. Anyways, Gadget broke my nose. So I had to go to an urgent care. Look at the puppy. I had to go to urgent care and get an x-ray on my nose. I paid $15. I did find out the other day that I am going to be billed for $41.50. No big deal.
Yeah, we have zero deductible.
I have zero deductible. Now, I did go back to the same urgent care the other day, and I paid $15 for a copay. I don't know what I'm going to get billed for that yet, but I mean, they wrote a prescription, they checked my claims, they looked me over everything.
So the sweet spot that we've figured out anyway, I don't know if it's just us or what, but we said between 20 and 25,000 annual income.
I'd say 30 max.
With 30, you're going to start paying a premium because you're only going to qualify for so much. So anything you make over, I think 18,000, you got to make at least 18,000 to qualify for any of it. And then from about 18 to about 20 to 25,000 gets you, I think, about $1,400 credit to go towards your premium. Anything you make over that, I think, then your tax credit starts going a little lower. So depending on what your tax credit is versus what the premium, because once you see what your tax credit is, it's going to list like 5 or 6 plans for you. And then you gotta see with the dog groans. So you just got to figure out how much tax credit you're going to get with your income, and then choose a plan that either your tax credit covers or one that you're comfortable paying. If your tax credit covers
let's say your
so
tax
much,
credit is $1,400, but the plan is $1,480.
then you pay the $80.
$80.
If you can't find a plan for the $1,400 that you like, then pay a little out of pocket. But yeah, to me, anything over $25,000, you start losing that tax credit, and your premiums start going up from there. So
Yeah.
you just got to go in and punch in the numbers and play with it. See?
Grassroots uses the Christian Health Ministries
Okay.
used it for a while. It's kind of like Liberty Healthcare, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go with the
Make
silver?
sure you read the reviews. Whatever you do, Google it, look at the reviews.
Yes, definitely.
Comments, huh?
I think Grassroots Living is being funny if they ask us if we went with the silver plan. Is that for over 65?
Wait a minute. I get the Medicare.
You got the silver plan.
Somehow good.
Oh my God. I'm not quite old enough for the silver plan, but somebody did tell me about the senior menu at a restaurant the other day. I'm like, yeah, I'm not there yet.
But do you want to?
I think they take $145 a month out of my check.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
See, like I said,
Medicare.
so far I can't beat when I signed up for the marketplace. They gave me $1,400 and some change on the tax credit. I found this plan through Blue Cross Blue Shield Silver. I think it is Blue Cross Blue.
Oh, it is silver?
Yeah,
okay,
it
so
is
maybe
silver.
they're not being funny.
Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield Silver plan is what we got, and like I said, that it's covered 100% by the tax credit. It was 14 something a month for the
Yeah.
premium. Our tax credit covered it, and that plan gave us zero deductible, $15 co-pays for the doctor, and like I said, prescriptions were $5 for generic, $15 for name brand.
Okay, thank
So
you,
it's
Rich, for
yeah.
clarifying that.
So it's been a good plan for us so far. Now there's always a gamble with doing something like that, because if you end up making more money than what you stated on your application, then when you do your taxes at the end of the
Yeah.
year, you may have to pay more at the end of the year if you screw up, basically. But it just depends.
Yeah, God,
Insurance
don't let us screw
insurance
up.
is one of those tricky. This lifestyle's tricky when it comes to insurance.
Yeah.
But
This
you
place
just
is
gotta
going to the
find what best that works best for you. What did
Yeah.
Rich say?
No, silver and bronze plans are from the
yeah.
marketplace. It's the level
Yeah.
of the plan.
Mhm.
And then, of course, Michael Allen said this place is going to the dogs.
That's
Guys,
cool.
thanks for all the information, and Johnny, you be safe on the road, and
What's that?
I hope y'all get to feeling better, and I'm gonna get out of here, and it's nice meeting everybody.
All
Thank you
right.
for coming
Thanks
in,
for coming
David.
in, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Um,
All right. So, and tax credit comes from where is it based? Yes, the tax credit is based on how much you make.
and
So,
you tell them how much you make. You have to,
yeah.
they're doing this on your word.
Yeah. Now you do have to, when you fill out the application, you do have to, you put in your numbers, and then, what you're doing for a living, and they're going to ask for either a check stub or something. You're going to have to upload some proof of income. But you can always, because like when I put my check stub in, they done the calculator, said, oh, according to what you're making, you're going to make, I don't know, let's say $40,000. Is this correct? And I said, no. And they go, why is it not correct? And then it was because I'm not going to be at that job for a full year. That's why it's not correct. So my job changes all the time because I'm listed as self-employed basically. So I said, my income changes from month to month. So I'm estimating that I'm going to make X amount of dollars. So then they just take your word for it and you choose a plan, but it better match at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It better match what you said. So you can't say, oh, I'm only going to make 20,000 and then go out and make 60 grand, because guess what? They're going to, all those tax credits, you're going to owe them back.
Yeah.
So,
And Jim and Susan, that's on the marketplace.
yeah, on the marketplace. And then the plan that we approved for,
We got on
approved
Blue
for
Cross
was
for Alabama.
Blue Cross for Alabama. Yeah. But you just go in the marketplace and choose your domicile state and then go through the application
Yeah.
and see if you qualify or not.
Yeah. Now we heard that it was 18,000 to qualify for the Obamacare. So it might be 12.5, it might be
Okay.
18.
Yeah. So 12.5 could be. Yeah.
So yeah, just research.
The
and
easiest
see.
thing I can tell you is go to marketplace website, fill it out, crunch the numbers, put your numbers in there, go through it. I mean, worst case is they're going to say either you don't qualify or you got to pay this. You don't have to accept it.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
accept it.
So just go in and crunch your numbers and see what you get qualified
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
So Transport Bandits are new here. Hello.
Hey,
and they
Transport
start with
Bandits.
Synergy on the 6th.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Y'all might
So-
see Johnny.
Yeah, you might do. So I'm enjoying. So are you guys going to drive as a team for Synergy, or how are y'all doing that? Because I know they allow team drivers, single drivers, tow and haul, single pull. So what are you guys signed up for? And let me know what you're going to do. Or if you want to come jump into the chat, we'll post a link again. And if you guys want to click on the link and join the chat and come chat with us, and you can tell us all about what you're going through with Synergy so far, and we can chat about it if you'd like to.
Yeah. So it's not showing up on yours yet. Oh, yeah, it is. There it is. So every year the minimum for Obamacare changes, and this year it's 17.8.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that's what I thought that it changed, but I didn't realize.
Yeah, when I filled it out this year, I threw some numbers in, and then I didn't like it, so I changed the numbers, and I just play with it until it looks good for me.
And Transport Bandits are a driving team.
Okay, good. So if you're driving,
I like living in my house, so I'm not teaming up with him yet.
So as a driving team, are you having? So number one, what are you driving? Are you in a pickup truck or a semi or what, and doing tow and haul? But if you're in a pickup, are you converting your crew cab to a DOT certified sleeper berth, or what do y'all have going on to do the team driving?
Yeah.
And let's see.
Manatee thanked Rich for the update. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So that's.
So who asked the insurance question? Did we answer it
I hope
properly?
so.
I hope that covers.
Yeah. We're definitely no experts, but you know, we're learning as we go too.
I mean, we change every year. You know, we just go year by year with this. We're in year number 4 now, and so far everything has worked for us. So
yeah,
I mean, I've gone through open heart surgery and everything else out here on the road with the insurance that we have. So.
And for those of you who are not familiar with Johnny's heart surgery, we went our first year with no coverage.
Yeah,
none, 0. When he left his corporate job, that took away our health insurance. So the first year we had no insurance. January 1st of 2019, our insurance took effect. January 3rd, I had him in the emergency room, and January 7th, he was having quintuple bypass. So
our insurance kicked in just in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gambled for the first year, but I learned real quick: don't gamble. Make sure you have insurance.
And I'm glad that we decided to stop gambling, because if he had the feelings that he had with us not having insurance, and I had taken him to the emergency room, and he had to have a surgery,
we wouldn't have went to the emergency room.
We wouldn't have. He would have had a heart attack and died.
Yeah, because I would have felt that, and then I'm like, oh, well, I can't go to the hospital. I don't have insurance. So I'll just deal with it.
He had been saying for weeks, I'm like, why don't you go to the doctor? He's like, well, I can't afford to. I can't afford to. I can't afford to. Finally, I had to piss him off to get him to go to the emergency room, and it was a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank
God for insurance.
What they said. The Woodhouse DOT sleep, awesome. What is that?
Oh, good.
I think that's about. What did that run you, if you don't mind me asking? I think when I priced it's close to like $2,000 and I'll price it at Dan's Service Center.
Yeah, because you have to have the DOT berth.
Yeah, if you're going to run as a team, you have to have the sleeper berth installed. And I think Dan's was about $2,000. I think I'm not sure, but so that was something. If Tracy does end up being a driver in a team, that we would have to do the sleeper berth.
Before I sign up to be a driver on his team, though, we have to buy our acre in Fort Payne. Put our hookups there so that I can leave the RV home with hookups and not have to leave it at somebody's house or pay for a campground.
Well, I think if we were going to do the perfect driving team, I think would be get your CDLs, buy you a single axle semi or a tractor, and then get you a trailer and do the towing hauls and pull 2 or 3 RVs at a time, and then drive as a team with the full, sleeper and the tractor. So, a little bit more comfortable, but I would be willing to do the sleeper berth. And I mean, I don't have a problem sleeping in the truck.
So
Grassroots.
What?
Grassroots has to go. We saw it at the same time. Grassroots has to go.
Hi, Grassroots.
No, you won't. Oh yeah, that's right. Grassroots will see us because they have to come pick up the passports that they forgot.
Oh.
We're having them mailed to me. 3,100 for the sleeper berth. So Transport Bandits have a YouTube that they just started, so I told them that we would sub to that.
Okay, and so for every dollar you make over $17,800, you start losing
tax credits. Yeah,
that makes sense. And then let's see, you guys, 3,100. Oh, 31 for the sleeper berth. So it's more than what I thought. Maybe that 2,000 was when I looked at the the website to just buy the stuff to do it yourself. I think.
I'll see you guys later. Okay?
All right. We'll
Thank
see
you for joining us.
We'll see you at the queue.
No, we're not going.
Oh, you're not going?
Yeah, you
No.
missed the beginning, so go back and watch. We've had some, but we're not going this year. But
I may go by just for one day, just to go to the tent show.
yeah,
Just to go work some, do some work at the tent. But other than that, we're not going to be hanging out. I'm just going to go one day for the tent.
yeah. Thank you, Rusty.
If my travels take me there, but if so, well, I'll stop and see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there in a couple weeks.
All right, Doug. We'll
Have
see
fun.
you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better and stay better, but whatever. I'll just go with the flow.
What was this?
They drive away and my husband drive tow away or vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I know some other couples doing that, and that's how I would want me and Tracy to work a team, would be for her to get on with Synergy as a drive-away driver, and then she can ride with me on towaway. When there happens to be a drivable going to the same place as a towable, then she can jump in and we make double the money.
Right.
And then I'll bring her back. She jumps back in the truck with me. And then if there is no towaway or drivable at the time, then she can just ride along with me. Just
Did KT and BJ start out that way?
No, KT and BJ started out, I think, just riding with each other. Only one was working and the other was just company. And then BJ started driving also, so they done team driving, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they done drive away or not, but I've always known them as towaway. Hey, where'd the donkeys go?
Where'd the donkeys go? Donkeys.
The donkeys just bailed out. Let's see. Good night, Dana Shalane. Let's see.
And
here.
Rusty is gone.
What is this? Rusty left. Yeah, everybody's kind of bailing out. We're down to 14. We started out with 30, so I guess it's almost time to get off of here.
Yeah,
we must be
we've been
getting
on
bored.
for almost an hour and a quarter. So
Yeah, so everybody gets bored after about an hour. See, it was expensive, but we're going into this full-time business. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, the money's good, and especially as a team, I think about it all the time. Whenever I stop for my 10-hour, off duty, you got to be, you can only drive for 11, then you got to be off duty for 10. And then after you drive 70 in 8 hours, you got to do a 34-hour reset. Mm-hmm. And every time I'm sitting somewhere it's for 10 hours or 34 hours, and I'm calculating, I'm like, you know what? If the truck wasn't stopped right now, if it drive for another 10 hours,
still be making money.
Your money would just, I could make so much more money if the truck didn't have to stop rolling for 10 hours.
So on the way here to Arizona, I actually drove for the first time in the now 4 years that we've been on the road. I never drove our motorhome, never. And I drove the truck pulling the fifth wheel for like 100 miles. So, I mean, once I get used to doing it, then maybe, but I'm still nervous.
Yeah. Well, I do know another couple that she's on with the company. She signed on to the company as a drive-away driver, so they do team driving, but she drives all the deadhead miles. So when they're under load, he drives. Then after they drop it off, he gets in a sleeper berth, and then she drives the deadhead miles back. Yeah. And then they just flop back and forth. So it works out really well like that, because again, the truck's not stopped for during those deadhead miles. You're not wasting 10 hours while you're sleeping. That truck gets back to the yard to pick up another load. So
their truck is named Gus, and Gus gets gussied up the sleeper berth. So we'll have to go and look at that.
Oh yeah.
Tried to get on chat. Oh, Michael tried to get on chat, but he was having trouble signing in.
Oh.
We're still learning this whole thing
too,
Michael.
Know.
It's okay.
Yeah, the whole StreamYard thing is new to us.
Yeah, I feel your pain, definitely.
If we're going to continue, if people like this live streaming and interaction and stuff like that, then maybe something we continue to do. Yeah. I do like it in StreamYard. Well, I like the StreamYard live a lot better than just turning on the phone and doing it, because I do love when people come in and we can actually physically speak and talk and chat.
And now that we've learned, where all that feedback was coming from, leaving the YouTube window open versus StreamYard, then. So,
but if you want to try again, Michael, I don't know exactly what problem you were having, but if you can get it to work, we're here. Would love to have you on.
Definitely. We have to go cook supper. It's 7:15.
Oh yeah.
And It's 7:15 and I haven't eaten supper yet.
So we'll
I know
do
nothing about
like 5
YouTube.
more minutes as far as if there's any more questions. There's still 19 people watching. So there's 19 people watching. If you have a question, we're going to give you 5 more minutes to ask any questions, whether you want to ask them live in the chat, live on the video, or if you just want to type it into the chat. Ask your questions now. We'll answer anything we can. Oh, Traveling Donkey says, sorry, lost internet.
Lost internet. Okay. We thought you bailed.
What was the bandit
So
say?
Traveling Bandits have been doing this for 30 years as big festival vendors. Oh,
Nice.
fun.
Oh, COVID hit and wiped it out. Yeah.
That is.
So we thought about, and I may when these things kick back up. So I am a consultant for Thrive Life freeze dry foods.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't checked that out yet,
we use it on our RV kitchen episodes a lot. So.
Yeah. But I thought about doing that too, just traveling around and just going to set up at conventions and shows and stuff and set up a booth with my Thrive Life, freeze dried foods. And but we just hadn't gotten around to it, man. I promote the Thrive Life through our cooking videos. And we live on Thrive Life. We have tons of it here.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought about doing that as a vendor, just going to these shows and setting up a booth for Thrive Life, but hadn't gotten around to that.
Katie wants to know what's the next cooking video. So Katie, here's the problem. Our Ninja Foodie, I think, is kicking the bucket. We keep getting a pot error on it, and we can't seem to get it fixed. Johnny's new dream kitchen appliance is the Ninja Indoor
Foodie
Grill. That still does the air frying and all of that stuff, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't do pressure cooking.
Right. So we might have to go back and get another Instant Pot because, we gave my mom one Instant Pot and we gave his sister the other one.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the way I want to go now, is to separate the appliances again and go back to an Instant Pot and then use like I said, the Foodie Grill for the air frying and the grilling and stuff like that. So may end up getting rid of the broken Foodie. Well, it's not broken all the way yet, but it's close. It's close.
We were trying to do a turkey breast yesterday, and we kept hearing it going bleep, 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 bleep. It would go off and then come on. Pot error, not pot error.
Oh, they sell artwork at the shows.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Let's see, what did Terry say? Pictures on what else? That all seem to have the passenger front seat removed from the truck. Is that a requirement? No. The ones that I've seen, the passenger front seat was not removed. They do remove your back doors. They remove the panels, and then they install panels that open up another, I think, like 3 to 4 inches on each door, give you the width that you need.
And we will not be able to remove the front seat anyways, because that's our personal vehicle.
Yeah.
So
now again, you guys, y'all had it installed already. You can answer this question better than us.
Living large. I was just saying bye to Living Large. They have to go.
See you later.
I think Traveling Donkeys, I need go try.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I agree. Everything I've seen, the front seat does not have to be removed. It's what they do is they take out the back seat, or they build the bed on the back seat. They put the panels in the rear doors to widen it some on the rear doors. And then once you have the width right there, they also install this netting that ties into the seatbelt system. So while one person is sleeping, that's the whole DOT part of it. While one person is driving and one is sleeping, that netting has to be buckled into the seatbelt system in case you get into a wreck. You won't go flying.
Right.
But
yeah. So you have the DOT papers for it and everything. Yeah, boy, them DOT paperwork.
That's the worst part about this job is all the DOT stuff
you have to have
and
room
the logging
for a filing cabinet somewhere.
It's that's the worst part of transporting is all the legalities of logging and all that stuff.
Yep. All right.
But again, like I said, I do have some other options that y'all stay tuned. I may be changing jobs again because the truck is broken right now.
Kind of.
And I either got to spend the $3,000 to fix it. Well, I got to fix the truck either way.
Yeah.
So I got to spend $3,000.
What?
I got to spend $3,000 to fix the truck, to delete it, or whatever I'm going to do to fix it. But now I got to decide, okay, do I want to continue putting the wear and tear on my own truck, or do I want to go drive for someone else? So that's kind of
yes, you do
now.
Need to try the freeze dried food, Traveling Donkeys.
Yeah,
I love that name, Traveling Donkeys.
Let me make sure This
Johnny's
still
gonna get
works.
a
Hold
link.
on one second. Let's see.
We're gonna find the link to. There
I
it
want to
is.
see. Well, I know I just got a notification that I didn't renew it, but I
Oh
want to
boy.
make sure. Yeah, it is. So
Okay. So there's the link.
copy this. And I'll paste this in here.
Yeah. And we will go check out the sleeper on Traveling Bandits, Transport Bandits. Sorry.
So that link I just put in the chat, that's the link to our Thrive Life store. So you can go there and start checking out Thrive Life. If you have any questions about it when you're looking at it, reach out to us, email us, reach out to us on any of our social media. But check out Thrive Life. Like I said, we keep.
Well, I can't show them to you, but we have
tons of
small cans, big cans.
Yeah, we get some things in the small pencil
Grab
cans.
the milk up there in that cabinet right there. Right there in the front should be milk.
Okay, here's some kale.
So let me show you a couple of the cans. These are the small cans.
Here's
Give me
some
that.
celery.
Okay, so you buy powdered milk in the grocery store, and it's really not that good. This is the Thrive Life freeze-dried milk, and I love it. So if I run out of milk, I can always open that. This is kale. I love putting this in my zuppa toscana whenever I make it.
Chopped up celery.
That is amazing.
So stuff like this, right? Let me ask you this. How many people go to the store and buy a bag of celery because the recipe calls for it, and then you only use like 2 stalks of celery, and then the rest of it stays in your refrigerator for like a week or so, and then you throw it out because it goes bad. So you end up wasting more than what you're using. But when you get this,
Oh, I hear you, Terry. Thank you.
it's already chopped up. It's freeze dried.
There's no waste.
Yeah. So when it says give a 1/4 cup of chopped celery, I use exactly what I need.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
have to throw it
I
away.
don't waste anything. Plus, I'm not tying up space in my refrigerator, right? Because it's dry storage. This can unopened like this,
25 years.
25-year shelf life. And then once I pop the seal and open it, it's good for a year
We
shelf life.
write on,
So-
grab one from over there that's got the date on it, but we write 1 year from the date we open it. So like if I was to open one today, I would say December 28th, 2021
So here's
on the
big-
can.
Here's a number 10, a big can.
That's a big can of the scrambled eggs, but if you
Yeah.
see September 1st, 2021,
Yeah.
because I opened it September 1st of 2020. So I
Yeah.
know I have to use that in a year.
So that's a scrambled
I
egg
can
mix.
use that in a year.
So when you open this up, it's just
There's
a bunch.
scrambled
It's
eggs.
just eggs
powder.
beat up and then freeze dried powder. So it's
Yeah.
whole fresh eggs. It's nothing, no additives, no nothing.
hmm
So it's
And
it's-
like your
it's amazing
vegetables,
stuff.
they flash freeze them as soon as they're picked.
Yeah. So they're flash frozen on site, then they're brought to the freeze dry facility, then they're freeze dried.
Mhm.
25-year shelf life, 1 year after they're open. And the refrigerator in our RV is small. So in order
Yeah.
for us to carry all the produce that we like to
We don't have a big residential
we don't have
refrigerator.
the space. So
We have an
we fill
8
our
feeder.
cabinets with fresh produce like this.
And whatever extra I have that stored. Like right now, we have a big cabinet under our TV. In the motorhome, it was stored under the bed because we didn't have much cabinet space. But in here, I have a big cabinet under the TV in the living room where I wish I had a fireplace, but I don't. So for now, that's where I store extra cans of the big family size cans, number 10 cans. These little cans, I have a cabinet here in the kitchen that I store them in.
Yep.
So I have like 2, 4, I have like 8 number 10 cans underneath my TV in the cabinet right now of different things.
And we have a lot of, let me see if I can find it. But we do a lot of the fruit, right?
They're in that cabinet.
Because the fruit, you can just just snack on it, right?
Oh my gosh, I'll sit here and eat the freeze-dried strawberries like nobody's business. Cook a lot in our video, one pot meals. Yeah, that's what we love doing too, donkeys. Yeah, the survival food, good till 2035. Yeah, I mean, it comes in handy, especially when
So, like,
you're.
See fruit like this, like here's some grapes.
Michael has left the building, so Michael, if you're still here, bye. Thank you for joining. There's
Grapes,
grapes.
freeze dried.
Don't let Gadget get those.
So again, instead of refrigeration, I just have cabinets full of fruit. And then when I go to snack on something, I can snack on all the fruit and vegetables that I want right out of the can.
Mhm.
Or I can use it and throw it into recipes and cook with it. Or
Yeah. So Terry, with the scrambled eggs, so for every 2 tablespoons of egg mixture, I put 3 tablespoons of water. And what that does is it gives you scrambled eggs. So that's what I haven't used it in baking because number one, I don't use my oven, and number two, I don't like to cook. So baking, I haven't tried it in, but I do make scrambled eggs almost daily.
I'll tell you my favorite thing. One of my favorite things about the eggs, number one, but the scrambled eggs are amazing.
Mhm.
But number two, I love omelets.
Yeah,
Majority of people like omelets, but no one really cooks omelets because
chopping.
the prep work is so much, right? So if you do an omelet that has 4 ingredients in it, right? Let's say you like onions and peppers and mushrooms and ham and cheese, and right. So,
Yeah,
but you
chop it
only
off.
need this much of everything, right? So you need a little bit onion, a little bit bell pepper, a little bit of this, a little bit of mushroom.
I made a sausage,
Yeah.
mushroom, and onion omelet the other day, and
Yeah.
I didn't have to chop anything. I had to cut up the sausage patties after I cooked them because I didn't have ground sausage. But I browned a couple of sausage patties. I chopped them up. I rehydrated some mushrooms and I rehydrated some onions,
Yeah.
all in the same bowl. Put some water in it, closed the lid, shook it up.
Yeah.
And while I was getting everything else ready and while I was cooking the sausage patties, my onions and mushrooms rehydrated. And when they were done, I just dumped them in there.
Yep. So you make your omelet. You don't chop all that up. You just you want mushrooms. You grab a couple chopped mushrooms. Everything's chopped up. You
He's wanting
want
your
onions.
grapes.
You do your chopped onions. You want a grape, buddy?
No, he can't have grapes.
Oh,
He's a dog.
oh yeah, he can have apples. But
He won't have
anyway, you grab a little bit of each thing that you want in your omelet. You put a little water in it, rehydrate it. You put it into your scrambled egg mix and make you an omelet. You're not wasting a bunch of stuff. You're not doing all that prep and chopping.
And you know what else is good I like with him? I get yogurt bites, freeze-dried yogurt bites. Now, when him and Gizmo, some of y'all remember Gizmo, our dog that passed away in February, they were trained on yogurt bites that were from the pet store, from Vitacraft. Well, I can get a can this size of yogurt bites that I love that he can also have. So it's good treats for the dog too. Of course, don't give him the grapes. But you know he likes
Buddy, you
the
can't
freeze
have
dried
these.
apples. He loves the grapes and I mean the yogurt bites and
You can smell it,
Stuff
but you
like
can't
that.
have none.
so it's good for your pet
Yep.
too.
So anyway, sorry to get off on a Thrive Life cake.
Yeah.
But we love. I mean, we can eat this.
Oh, thank you. Cheryl says she loves us.
Oh, we love you.
I can't wait to meet all of you guys because there's a lot of people that we haven't met yet.
Did
We
you show
met.
them the apples yet?
Yeah, I took a bite out of one.
Oh, yeah, see.
Yeah,
sliced
there's
apples?
a freeze dried apple.
Huh.
And it's a
Perfect.
Granny Smith apple, I believe.
Yeah, Granny Smith. They got food
Yeah.
cheese. They got all kinds of stuff. But, yeah.
Yeah. So we're missing out on seeing a lot of people this year because we're not going to Quartzsite, but we've run into a lot of people. Like we'll go to work at Amazon and somebody will see us and go, "Hey, you're RV SWAT." Yeah, no chocolate. That's right. But then, like last year at Quartzsite, we were standing around. There was a meetup. Papa Drew's group had a meetup on the Plamosa Road area. And we were talking to somebody, and I heard somebody in the distance go, I recognize that voice. That's RV SWAT. Because I have a very distinct voice. And that was Camper Size Living.
Mhm.
That they recognized my voice and saw that we were there. Now, he was a driver, I think, for FedEx and used to listen to our videos while he was on his route. And they happened to be at the meetup last year at Quartzsite. So, yeah, we run into people that follow us and they're like, hey, I know who you are. And then we see people who are, hey, I know who you are. Get a little bit starstruck. I'm not going to lie. Meeting Adventure Van Man Brian, I was starstruck, but I tried not to show it. I think Stacy didn't mind showing that she was starstruck with him though. But yeah, I can't wait to meet all of you guys. I want to meet everybody. So
Oh, I'm back. I had to put some of the Thrive stuff up, but
yeah, they were going to go to Q, but now they're going to sell stuff. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So, but we're fixing to have to get off of here. Gadget wants my apple. And we're going to go and cook some supper. Mr. Dimples. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dimples. Everybody loves Gadget. He's
Gadget,
the
you
star
wanna-
of the show.
Gadget, you want to say night-night?
You want to say night-night? Say night-night.
Let me turn all this stuff off so we can see.
Let's get rid of
There we go.
that.
Now
There we
there's
go.
Gadget.
There he is.
Now we can see
You wanna
Gadget.
say bye-bye?
I had to move the name off of you, buddy.
Yeah, you want to tell him all good night? All right. He's looking for more apples.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go feed the dog and feed us and go to bed. And
I start back to work tomorrow.
yeah, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel for more videos coming out. And Gadget, you can't have that, buddy. And also watch the Facebook page, and all Tracy updates the Facebook page a lot. And we'll let you guys know whenever we're gonna do another live like this. So if you liked it, if you like the live stuff, go over to our Facebook and YouTube, comment, let us know you liked it, and then continue doing it. And we'll let you guys know whenever we're gonna do it again. And hope to see you guys soon.
And we are what area are you based on right now? We're in Benson, back at the thing. So
yeah, we're in Benson, Arizona right now, and I'm transporting RVs, so I'm home.
He's everywhere.
I'm
here.
home for a week, and then I'm back on the road, and then I'm all over the country transporting. So
Happy New Year to you too, guys.
Happy New Year's, and
we love y'all.
we'll see you guys in 21.
Yep. Bye.